Myself Shivani Indumati, working as Assistant Professor in the Department of Food Technology, Hindustan College of Engineering and Technology, Coimbatore. So today's lecture will be about traditional methods of food preservation. So in this lecture, we'll be studying one of the traditional method, that is this drying, which is used for preservation. So first of all, what is preservation? So food preservation, it is the process of preventing the food from physical damage, chemical reaction, and preventing the growth of microorganisms. Food preservation also prevents the food from rancidity, which is occurred by the oxidation of fats, and it also inhibits the visual distortion such as enzymatic browning. Food preservation maintains the nutritional value, texture, and flavor of the food product, and also it prevents the undesirable changes in the food. One of the traditional method of food preservation is drying. So drying is one of the oldest method of food preservation. Drying, it is the process of removing the moisture content from the product. So the main objective of food preservation is to retard the growth of microorganisms. So the microorganism, it requires moisture content for its growth. So drying, it removes the moisture content from the product. So that the moisture is reduced, so the microorganism will not be able to grow on that product. So it is one of the traditional methods of food preservation. So what happens in sun drying? So the sun drying, it requires a warm temperature and a continuous breeze. So in an older days, sun drying is one of the preservation that is being used, and fruits, vegetables, and all nuts can be sun dried, and its shelf life of the product can be improved. So the main advantages of this sun drying is that the microorganism is destroyed, so that the shelf life of the product can be improved. And the main disadvantages of the sun drying is it is slow and time consuming. So it takes lot of time, and it is a very slow process. And the second disadvantage is that unpredictable and risky. So sun drying, it probably depends upon the temperature, so that during the winter or during the rainy days, there is a unpredictable chances, and it also depends on the weather condition, as I told you earlier. And the sun drying is mainly carried out in the atmosphere, so that the pest and the rodent and the food materials can be destroyed by the pests and the rodents.